Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the year on Wednesday as we start July and we head into 4th of July weekend. Very excited about that. The 250-year celebration of our great country. And, I spoke at an event this last week and I asked all the veterans to stand up. And I thank them because we wouldn't be at 250 years were it not for their service to our country, their service and the service of many others. Some who gave all. I know we already have Memorial Day, but you know what? Let's just sit back, reflect on how we got to where we are today. It is because of people like those who have served our country who really make our freedom really, really free. So thank you for all those veterans as we head into this big, momentous, really reason to celebrate weekend. Let's get into what's going to happen as we head into Saturday, which is the 4th of July. Nothing really newsworthy happening economic-wise on Monday. Basically, it's going to be the hangover from the weekend, and the weekend really that brought about Iran attacking Bahrain and Kuwait, in particular targeting U.S. bases in those countries. And then the follow-up attacks by the U.S. on mostly Iranian missile sites, drone sites in near the Strait of Hormuz. So that is going to probably cause interest rates to go up, oil prices to go up on Monday. So we'll see what happens, but realistically, that's what I expect to see. Tuesday, we get the first, and this week, folks, is really 3 days of jobs week. We're getting jobs inundated by jobs numbers every single day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. So we have JOLTS, we have the Job Opening Labor Turnover Survey on Tuesday. That's kind of the big start. And then we have a couple other reports coming out. We have the Case-Shiller Home Price Index, which shows home price appreciation across the nation. That is the gold standard for home price appreciation. We also have the Chicago Purchasing Manufacturers or Managers Index coming out. And then consumer confidence. It'll be interesting to see where consumer confidence is. If it is low, that actually could be good for interest rates. If you got super high confidence, then typically that doesn't help interest rates go down. But low confidence will help rates go down. That actually will be a pretty interesting report to receive. Wednesday, we have the ADP private sector jobs report, and the consensus on this is we're going to see about 118,000 new jobs added. Last month, we had 122,000 new jobs. So that'll be interesting to see. We also have Fed Chair Warsh speaking, and really all eyes are on him with the Fed. He is the new leader of the Fed, and what he says matters. Tell you what, he's got the other Fed presidents in line with him right now, and that's a good thing. How long will they stay in line with him? We shall see. Thursday's a big day. Thursday, we get challenger job cuts, but more importantly, we get the Bureau of Labor Statistics jobs report. Unemployment rate will be a big thing. Consensus, last month we were at 4.3%. Consensus says we'll be at 4.3% again. We'll get continuing and initial jobless claims, and we'll get average and hourly earnings, weekly and hourly earnings. And then non-farm payrolls. So a lot of news coming out this week. Bond market will be closed Thursday and Friday in preparation for the 250-year anniversary of our great country. That's the economic news, but really overshadowing all of that will be what goes on with Iran and the United States in particular, Israel and Lebanon, and more importantly, Hezbollah. Israel and Lebanon have signed an agreement to stop lobbing weapons, but really it's not Lebanon. It is Hezbollah, Iran's proxy in Lebanon that has been attacking Israel. So we'll see how that goes. But I tell you what, as the Middle East goes, so will interest rates. Let's take a quick look at rates as we start the week. Conventional, right between 6.5, 6.75%. VA, and take a look at this, folks. VA, 1 year. Let's zoom in. We are, yes, look at that. We are right near 6.1%. I think they're going to go up back towards 6.2% on Monday. And then the jobs week will tell the rest of the tale of the tape for mortgage rates as we get in. Obviously oil prices are really overshadowing everything. But we get a jobs report that disappoints. That will help rates kind of ease back towards that 6% that we all want to see. All right, that's all I have for you this week. You have a great week. Happy 4th of July week. Do your best. Have some fun. Get some sun, especially if you're in Oahu. And have a great week.